Hey guys, welcome to 2021. I'm feeling good because 2020 is
it's
officially
been 2021
gone.
for like
Well, I know, but
weeks.
but now we're a couple weeks into it. We've got some
official.
of the politics stuff out of the way. It's good. It's healthy.
It's all good, and we got
I shot a late season doe. I'm feeling good. You told me I wasn't going to, and I did.
Did I say that?
You did say that.
Oh.
You say a lot of things that are mean to me on a regular basis.
I'm sorry, Todd.
But
if I'm ever mean to you.
now crypto,
I'm
that's
sorry.
a different conversation, man.
My Bitcoin's dying right
Justin
now.
is in a competition to lose weight for Bitcoin. The winning. So this is like we
might
go out of
cash
trophy
our
doe.
Bitcoin out. It's not a.
We go out of the trophy doe contest into Justin going into a different type of weight agreement. So instead of trying to get the heaviest doe, Justin's he's going to try to become a light doe.
The problem is I'm at a disadvantage because
Why?
all the other people in the contest were much fatter than me. So it's way easier for them to lose weight. So I'm currently losing.
Yeah, but dude, you could still beat him.
I know, we got
Don't
a long
give
ways
up.
to go. We got all the way until May 1st to go.
Dude, you're fine, man. Just
So
you
we're
got to, dude. Just remember one thing: nobody goes on Survivor and puts on weight. Dude, it's all about your food. What's your intake? Just stop eating.
Just stop eating.
Just stop eating.
become
Act like you're on Survivor. No one goes on Survivor and comes out fat. There's a reason for that. I'm just telling
All right,
you.
I'm out of here. I'll be on an island somewhere in the
No,
Caribbean.
you can
for the
still
next
do your regular
3
routine. Just eat
months.
less. Stop eating less.
Thanks, Todd. I appreciate the sage advice. To all of you out there, just eat less. With that being said, guys, we're going to jump into 2 fun late season hunts. First, we're going to see Kurt Thorson. Then we're going to jump in a tree or a blind or both with Todd as both of these guys finish out their season on a high note. Let's take a look right now.
All right, guys, it is January 10th and had a pretty good morning of ice fishing this morning. Obviously, we went ice fishing yesterday and went out deer hunting yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Saw some deer. But tonight, I got a little bit better plan. I'm going to try to get out of the valley, which has a bunch of swirling winds. That's the biggest issue down there. So today I'm going to be up on top next to some standing corn. There's a bit of a breeze. I don't know if the mic's picking that up or not. But gonna go take the saddle, climb up in a random tree on the edge of the standing corn, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I know there's deer hitting it. I see deer on trail camera there every single night, but we'll see if they come out in daylight tonight or not. But either way, it's cold and I'm getting chilly, so I'm gonna get walking and warm up, but wish me luck. Alright guys, well, I finally got the saddle all set up, and this spot absolutely has a pile of deer using it right now. They're hammering this corn, and I'm really excited to see what happens tonight. I really like the setup. I have some pretty open shooting lanes, so that's always nice when you don't have to do a whole lot of trimming. And I don't know, I didn't quite know exactly where I wanted to sit today because we've got a northwest wind, and that means my wind's coming from my back here blowing into the field that I theoretically will be shooting them in, but I didn't want to blow my wind right back into the bedding where they're at, and they clearly by the trails they are coming from every single direction on this timber. So this timber kind of runs east and west. It's just a big ridge, and then there's a bunch of big fingers behind me that I think these deer are bedded on. The nice thing is, with it being as open as it is right now, I can see down these ridges like 200 yards. I didn't kick anything out to my knowledge, and I don't know, the deer have been obviously using it. Fingers crossed I can end the season on another high note. Hammer. Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely freezing. Yes. What an absolutely awesome night. Well, everything kept going wrong until that doe. 17 yards. And every single deer that had come out earlier, something went wrong. And it's amazing. These late season deer are so jumpy. You even squeak your boot on the metal, or you do anything, you crack your fingernail on anything, and they hear that, and they all go on red alert. So I knew when I drew back that I was going to be in trouble, and I was going to have to make it quick. And she got into my little 17-yard shooting lane here, and I drew back, and I could hear this. I'm assuming it was another doe or a fawn or something. I could hear that one run, and my doe got perked up, super alert. She might have ducked into it a little bit, but I still smoked her. Oh yes, unbelievable. That is obviously first blood in the arrow. It is 4 for 4 with that arrow this year. Oh, there's a bunch of blood. Ow. Oh, there she is. Crawled herself into a hole. Oh man. What in the world? Oh, I double lunged her. Well, all right, guys, here she is. Boy, that was a treat trying to get her out of that hole. She fell down in just about a 4-foot embankment here, and I thought I could get her up and out without it being field dressed, but she's an absolute slammer of a doe. Definitely bigger than the one I got earlier this season. I will be shocked if somehow it doesn't beat 123 here. That was my first doe of the year, but I don't know. I guess we'll see if I can give Tim a run for his money. He shot, I don't know, it was like a 142-pound field-dressed doe. That's like a baby hippopotamus. But either way, just awesome, awesome end to an awesome season. I could not be any more blessed. Gonna be getting my buck mount back here pretty shortly, and now I got that much more backstrap and ground meat in the freezer. So just unbelievable season for me. Unbelievable season for the rest of the team too, man. We put down an absolute pile of deer this year, and some really nice bucks and some really, really nice does too. So great way to end the season. It was an exciting one, and I'm really glad that you guys joined me, and I hope you guys join us for 2021. Turkey season's gonna be here before we know it. Do some shed hunting in between, but you know what we always say, bow hunt or die. Holy cow. It's a beefy one. Let's see what she weighs. What does that say? 124.4? Or is that a 9? That's a 4. 124.4. That is a good way to end my season. Big old doe. Bow hunt or die, guys. It's been a while since I've been out bow hunting, but this first snowfall of the year, I can't pass up. A good amount of tracks here, looking for a trophy doe. Let's see what we can find. Just a perfect day too. It was cold. There were a ton of turkeys when I first snuck in here, but I've got a late season turkey tag, so when them show up, I'm shooting for sure. But there was about 3 or 4 doe when I first came in here that busted out here, but they definitely been through here by the looks of my water hole. I mean, there's
tracks all around it. So see if I can find one of these trophy does to show up. It's been a long time since I've had one of these in my hand. Trophy doe, baby. Justin's got one down. Miller's got one down. A lot of the team. I think we got like 13 of them down. So I don't have one weighed in that's going to amount to anything. So hopefully we can find a big fat one tonight. It's loud. I mean, it's loud. This is going to be interesting. We also got a turkey tag too, so might use that as well. Let's go. This is going to be tough. You see him? My beans are decimated. Well, these beans are decimated already. I mean, there's like hardly any beans left. We're just hoping that a big fat doe is eagerly looking for these beans. If there's any left, they're close to the blind, which is what we're gonna need. Although trying to move in these things when it's this cold out is tough because every move, the trailer's making some noise, but we'll be fine. Sneaking in here was interesting. There's like that much ice on everything, so it was like the turkeys freaked out, and then a buck took off after the turkeys got freaked out. So we don't know what's going to come back in here in the last hour, but you never know. He's tall. Yeah, he's cool. What do you mean?
She ran a second. You shot.
I know we couldn't film very well. Did it come out of that draw?
No, it stopped at the edge there and I lost it.
That's a deer bed right by the stand.
Those are all your bets, right? That should be an easy one to follow.
That stand that Paul and I set right there, that money blind was perfect. I mean, that couldn't have been, what, 8 yards? 5. That's exactly what we wanted. We didn't want to, we wanted to be able to get in here, get one, and get out. And it ran right towards where the truck is. Let's go. We didn't wait very long, so we can see blood splattered all along here. That worked out perfect. She's right here. That couldn't have been any better of a hunt. I mean, look at those beans. Late season hunting. The only thing that we learned that we have to do a little better is we got to keep that blind further back, because if we were trying to shoot a big buck, unfortunately we busted the one buck out of that draw. But that's a good solid doe. Come on, let's go. Well, this is the way to start off 2021 right here. And I mean, boy, they started just pouring into those beans. This one here came in about, it couldn't have been more than 5 or 6 yards, and Paul was trying to get it filmed, and I'm trying to move around in that muddy blind, and it just turned out to be a great day. This is the spot that I actually shot my buck off this year, and I figured I'd better shoot at least one doe out of here. So there's definitely enough of them around here, so I wanted to do my doe management. We'll go weigh her in real quick just to make sure I'm ahead of Justin. That's all that matters. So let's go get her weighed in right now, and I'm done for I'm done. I guess I'm just getting started for this year, but I'm done for this season. I'm officially done with my season. One more doe. I did my doe management on this property, shot a buck, but most importantly, I don't remember the weight of Justin's doe, but I do believe 109 is bigger than Justin's. And yes, the cavity is clean. It's been verified. Paul verified me out. I'm clean. 109. I don't think that's going to be the winner of the... I have a bad feeling that's not going to be the winner of our competition, but what more can I say? What a great day.
Hey, Czar, all I got to say is one thing. What's that? I don't know if it's one thing, maybe one
Yeah,
long
you never say one thing. So
I never
okay.
get to say one thing. But man, Kurt and I had a killer season.
You guys had
We
great
had a
years.
killer
You guys
season.
both tagged out 2 bucks, a couple of does. There's nothing like, you know, the season is always kind of bittersweet when it ends, right? When it's over, you're like, oh shoot, you know, it's over. But when you end it on a high note, like your last hunt of the year, you go out, you shoot an animal, like it just feels a little bit more complete, right? Brings the closure to the end of the year.
I feel great.
You feel great.
I feel good.
Congratulations to both Todd and Kurt and the rest of our guys on our team. Had an awesome season. So guys, next up we're going to jump into an Ask the Experts question. Of course, this is being brought to you by the fine folks at LancasterArchery.com. So this question comes from David, who apparently doesn't have a last name, according to my producers. So David sends in, I'm looking to buy a binocular harness. I wanted to be able to hold my binoculars, rangefinder, phone, and wind indicator. Mostly be hunting whitetails, but occasionally going out west. What do you think would be a good bino harness for me? I think this is a question we get asked a lot.
Oh my
right?
gosh,
like
a
what
lot.
bino
It's out of
harness that we
control.
use. And
Well,
I think
say the name.
it fits the bill for
Say
David.
the one that we love.
There you go, Graf.
Let it rip. Say the name. Why I put this baby on to show people what our favorite one is. Oh boy.
Well, there's a couple different ones. So we're using binocular harnesses from Alaska Guide Creations. There's a couple different models that they make depending on what you want, how big you need it,
But we
depending
fell
on
in
the
love with
size
this
of your
baby, man.
binoculars.
We fell in love with this thing.
I think I've said it before. The first time I saw Todd wear this thing, we actually went turkey hunting. I was filming Todd on a turkey hunt, and he was wearing it, and I was like, "What is that? Like, are you going on a tactical raid of like
Guys,
a drug house?"
there is no better. This thing's the bomb. I'm
I've
telling
fallen
you
in
right
love
now.
with it. I can't hunt without it.
No, I won't go on. I won't either. You know what? I mean, right off the bat, cell phone, if you're going to a spot where you don't know, you got your hunt stand right there, baby. You can literally just pull it out, make sure you're still on track. You're not going to miss your mark. I mean, as far as your rangefinder goes, boom. It's on a sweet little tether. You know what? You get in that last minute situation, bam, you just drop the baby. You're good to go. Binos fit just in there perfectly. And I'll tell you what, the beautiful thing about this is they actually don't look like they age as fast. Like you look like you're aging pretty quick. With your binos, when you use one of these,
Because I need a better sun protection.
bam. I mean, it's perfect. I
Well, I
love
mean, you're
this
spending a
thing.
lot of money on optics. I mean, a lot of us are
Right.
anyways. You know, high-end optics aren't cheap, so having something that's going to, keep them contained so they're not bouncing around, they're not getting beat up too much,
No.
is very helpful.
Dude, look at this. Justin's gonna be proud of me. Justin's gonna like that. Look at this.
Got your,
It's looking a little weather.
got your
but-
milkweed. We could
Dude,
check.
look at that. You can see
That's all your COVID germs. You can see where they're spreading
Look at
all
that.
around.
that is
Thanks, Todd.
so.
for that.
You know
I
what?
keep my release in mind.
Oh, dude, I didn't bring it today, but usually my release is right here.
Yeah, I
Guys,
shoot a handheld
everything.
release, and mine goes in that side pocket right there.
And most importantly, boom, got
Your makeup.
my makeup. You know, Justin calls me a chick half the time for wearing this, but there's my makeup. Bam, bam. It's all right there, guys. You grab this thing, you're good to go. You have
All right,
everything you
we got
need
it.
right there.
Alaska
Guide Creations.
Guide Creations. So
Boom.
make sure you guys check them out. That's what we're using. We
Only way to go.
appreciate David sending the question in. We hope you have a last name. We just don't know what it is. So next up, guys, we're going to jump into the trophy photos for this episode. We got some good ones. Let's take a look at them.
Daniel Pfeiffer,
Daryl Polk,
Jacob Brown,
Jeff Fisher,
Justin DeWitts.
and Nicholas Sipple. Whoa, whoa.
You got his name. You know his name. I can look at the photos.
It was a tough call this week. There was, 6 entries, and I think 5 of them were really good photos. So I had to go
Wow.
through and I had to nitpick. I'm sorry, guys. I had to nitpick. And the winner of this week's...
I can't wait. This is a hard one. I'm
It's
glad you
going to
got
be
this
Daniel.
one.
Daniel Pfeiffer, top left there.
Dude,
Daniel is
you
our
just
winner.
made some enemies. Daryl's photo's nice.
He's great, but look, he's not smiling. He's got kind of a weird look on his face. Sorry, Daryl.
Dude, look at the size of that buck.
It's not about the size of the
I
buck,
know,
you
I'm just saying, though.
Jacob, he's got his foot hanging out over here. Justin really could have used a flash. He's got the dark eyes going.
Okay.
This dude's kind of got his foot hanging out down here too, and I could see the
Yeah, you
white
can't-
belly going on there.
When
So,
you- when you
I'm
s-
nitpicking here. I'm really nitpicking,
When you
but
see
I
the
had to
foot
do it.
by the head, it's just
Yeah,
it's
thank
never
you for
good.
that. So Daniel, congratulations.
Never good.
Make sure you send your information to us. We'll get your fun bow hunter
that's
die,
flexibility right there.
hunter
Bam.
specialties prize pack sent out to you. Thanks to everybody who's been sending in photos. I believe we've got 1 episode left for season 11 of Bow Hunter Die, and then it's time to wrap this thing up and get started on next year. And we're going to end it on a high note, because Tom Alford killed a slammer
Alford, come
of
on.
a late
This
season
guy.
buck. It's a great
Czar.
hunt.
How does he do it? What happened to Miller? He failed. I thought he was going to come through at the last minute
He
for
killed
us.
a buck this year.
I know, but I
Jeez.
thought late season he was going to just pull it through for us.
For the record, there's 5 of us on our group text. Miller's the only one that didn't kill 2 bucks this year.
Oh,
on the
Miller.
group text. I'm just saying, he's the odd man out. Sorry, Miller. We love you. But what are you going to do?
You know what? That's because he was talking all that BS early on. I don't know. I come to Illinois after moving from Pennsylvania. I kill all these bucks. It's coming back to haunt him.
Came from New York.
New York, sorry, Pennsylvania. It's all the
But in
same.
any case, we still love you, Miller. We love all the guys on our team and all of our viewers, even the ones that leave us bad comments on YouTube. We still love you guys too. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week right here on Bow Hunter Die. What are you doing? Are you legitimately posting on your dog
Yes,
Instagram
I
page?
am.